Yo, what's good, everybody? Happy New Year to everybody tapping in for the one time, man. I'm excited. I got a box that I want to unbox today. But first off, we reached the new year. I got something on my camera. Let me get that off real quick. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. We reached the new year. It's officially 2021. I got so many goals, so many things I want to do. So I wanted to bring the camera with me and go over a few of the goals that I wrote down on my vision board over here in the cut. Y'all gotta excuse the handwriting. I know the handwriting is trash, bro. But 500K subs sticks out to me because we're not even at 70K. Now remember, the original amount, or what I was actually going for this year, 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now I cut that short and I said 70K for the merch, which we still didn't hit. Oh, I know you like Snipe. Look, I know you set out to hit 100K and you didn't hit it. Then you set out to hit 70K and you didn't hit it. Why on earth would you go from not being able to hit 100K to trying to cope with 70K to now just saying you want 500,000? Are you crazy? And the answer is no, man, not at all. I don't think I'm crazy. I just think that I am a living embodiment of what I preach. Some people make fun of that. You know, I know like some people in the comments gonna be like, hey, bro, you tripping. It's gonna be some people in the comments that support it. I'm not doing it for support, and I'm not doing it for people to, look forward to trolling about it. I'm a dreamer, bro. I embody that. I'm really big on that. And I believe in myself. I believe in, okay, cool. Last year wasn't my year. It's cool. I've seen things happen. I've seen channels go from the bottom to the top. And not necessarily a year, but over time. Like, kind of like that Russell Westbrook mentality of like, why not me? So yeah, a few things about the goals and the plans of this year. That package over there in the cut, this package right here came when I wasn't home. A lot of y'all know, man, this past year that ended was one of the hardest years for me personally. A lot of y'all probably know or didn't know that my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer, and she actually passed the day before Christmas Eve. And that was very hard on me because I wasn't home when it happened. I was actually away at the cabins, and I had to find out through a phone call. And I don't know, man, it was just a lot of emotions going on. It wasn't how I wanted the year to end or how I wanted to spend my holiday, my Christmas. So it was just very tough. And literally, I just came back from Cleveland because I had to go to the funeral. And while I was going away, this package came to my door. So shout out to my boy KD for coming to pick up my package. Anyways, it was a crazy story behind this. So I'm about to show y'all what's in the box and just give y'all a crazy behind the story on the shoe. So let's do it. So finally, these came in. Now I know I might be late to the party. I already know, but at the end of the day, you can get them when you can get them. All right, so let's open this up. I ain't gonna cap. I've seen these before. I got a chance to see my own. Very mad that I couldn't get right home and get to these, but this shoe now definitely holds like a special place in my heart. And after I tell y'all why, y'all will definitely be able to understand, but I'm happy to have these, bro. Some of y'all probably even already know what that is if y'all follow me on Instagram, but some of y'all don't. And if you don't, it's a link down below. You need to go ahead and follow me, stop playing. Here we have it, the Kobe box. Okay, the Kobe box. This was a cool way to end off the year, regardless of everything panned out. You know what I'm saying? And this is my first time being able to see my pair. Holla hit on a pair too, so I was actually over his house to bring in a New Year, so I seen his. But now I can see my own. Man, we got the Kobe 6 Grinch. I know I did a few videos on this shoe, and the review that I did do was not a pair of my own, but I was lucky enough to hit on the Nike Sneakers app to get my own pair. And I couldn't imagine ending the year off better. I mean, hitting the Kobe 6 Grinch for retail, I don't think these going for too much over the retail price right now. But regardless, the story behind how I got this shoe means so much more than this shoe. So, as I told y'all, my grandmother passed. And when my grandmother passed, it was literally the night of Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is December 24th. My grandmother passed December 23rd at around like 11:30. So, 12 o'clock is technically a new day. So 30 minutes away from Christmas Eve, I got a call saying that my grandmother passed. As you can imagine, with my grandmother being like an active figure in my life, somebody that I see every single day. I even lived with my grandmother for a long period of time when I moved to Atlanta. A lot of people don't know I'm originally from Cleveland, so when I decided to make that move to Atlanta, I had no family here. The only person that was here before me and my family now, which is my grandmother. And I lived with my grandmother for a while. Even while I was in college, I was living with my grandmother. My grandmother is a huge piece of me that, is sadly gone. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy and how it ties in is because you can only imagine my reaction when I figure out my grandmother's no longer here and I'm like thousands of miles away. I'm out here in Tennessee. And it was hard for me, bro. You know, I remember going through what I was going through, and remember, this shoe released on December 24th. I got the news December 23rd at 11:30. So, I remember just having a rough night, as you can imagine. Waking up the next morning, it was time to leave the cabin. So, I think I woke up around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Just really wasn't in it. I was really out of it. I did a lot of praying that night. Which was crazy is I even forgot the shoe was coming out. I mean, as much as y'all know I love sneakers, family is more important than any of these things, right? So when Kobe came out, it wasn't even on my mind. Luckily, my girlfriend, who was trying to cheer me up at the time, even though we both know there's no way to really cheer somebody up, but I mean, shout out to her, kudos to her, because she did literally everything in her power she could do. But she was like, hey, don't forget, the Kobe's coming out. I was like, yeah, I know. I ain't worried about them shoes right now. That was like around like 8 o'clock. I say like doing 9:40. I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? And I was just like, I was just so sad though. Like I was so sad. I remember saying this, and this was why this shoe mean a lot to me. I was just like, I was in a worse place. I was in a very bad place. And I was like, the only thing that can remotely even crack a smile or make me feel better if I was to get these Kobe. So I was like, you know what, cool, I'm going to go for them. I was like, Grandma, I know you got your wings. I was like, look down on your boy and help me out if you can. You know what I'm saying? And what was crazy is like around that 9:40 time period, I was like, all right, you know what, man, I'm going to go for it. Because at this point in time, we had already loaded the car. We had to check out the cabin by 10 o'clock in the morning. And me and my girl, we had already loaded the car, and now we just waiting on the people that we came and drove with to finish loading up the car. So I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, hey, why not? I might as well go on Nike sneakers and just try to feel better. You know what I'm saying? I remember it being like 10 o'clock, and that's when you can enter the draw. And I entered the draw, and I kid you not, bro. I just remember saying, like, Grandma, listen, you know what I'm saying? Today is terrible. I'm not gonna cap. The only way I can even feel better, a smidget, is if I hit on these Kobe's. Like that at least helped me in the slightest. And I said that at 10 o'clock. As soon as the clock hit 10:03, I got the got 'em sign, and I was just like, bruh, are you kidding me? So I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? That's my story. I'm sticking to it. My grandmother blessed me with these. Shout out to my grandmother. I love her so much. But I don't know. It was just like so much happened this day when this shoe came out. And it's a meaning behind everything. Like I say, like, this shoe now means more to me than what it does with Kobe. Because Kobe's no longer here. But it's just like, I mean, this shoe came out the same day almost. This shoe came out almost the same day as my grandmother passed away. And just everything I had on my mind. It's just a day I'll never forget. You know, getting that call and having everything on my mind like that. And for me to just look up and be like, hey, Grandma, look, I know you're looking down. Bless your boy. Put a smile on my face. Like, help me feel better some type of way. If I heard to just, and for me to just hit on the Nike sneakers app right after saying that, man, that was my grandmother, man. So I'm excited to have these in the collection. I had to share the story with y'all on how I actually got these. But another Nike sneakers W. And once again, man, we not sad over here, okay? So this is not a sad video. I'm very excited for the new year. I'm super excited to be able to give y'all more consistent content. Now, I think everybody says this when they start a channel or at the beginning of every year. They always promise different content and they always promise things will be different. I do plan on tweaking some stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of stuff I want to change. There's a lot of new elements I'm going to bring to the channel and a lot of different creative things I want to do. But also I understand that sneakers is only so much you can do, right? So I'm still going to have to do reviews. I still might do pickup vlogs. But it's just important to throw different stuff in there so it's not so, I don't know, man. I feel like it can be very repetitive. And like I said, when you're in a box like shoes, there's only so much you can do that's outside of the box. But whatever those things are, I do plan to explore, man. So if you are new to my channel, then make sure you hit the subscribe button because I do have a lot of stuff in store that I want to do for you guys, man. So stay tuned. Until next time, man, I am Sniper Jones. I want to thank y'all so much for watching these videos and supporting me. 2021 should be a great year. As y'all seen, I got my vision board up there. 500K is the new goal. And until next time, it is your boy Sniper Jones. You know I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but who really put in their work, though. Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.